The NHL's trade deadline looms this afternoon. Teams around the league pushing for the playoffs are likely working the phones right now, trying to add to their rosters, including the Brass here in Edmonton. Nahreman Issa joins us outside Rogers Place for more on this. So the Oilers pretty early in on the action with the trade that came in early this morning. What can you tell us, Nahreman?
Well, Kent, the Oilers have added a blue liner, a defenseman. Jake Wallman comes to us from the San Jose Sharks. And, he's put up some pretty good numbers this year. He has 32 points in 50 games. He's a -1, and he plays on the worst team in the league. And so he's expected to come into Edmonton and actually play in a top 4 position for the Oilers. A big help on that blue line. And the Oilers are going to need this. Now, the Oilers enter this season's trade deadline day in a slump. The Oilers are 4-7 in their last 11 games. The club has struggled after the 2-week break for the Four Nations Cup face-off. That includes a 4-game losing streak. While the team won't look to disrupt the lineup too much, the captain is hoping for some reinforcements at the NHL trade deadline. And one hockey analyst says there is added pressure on management to do something.
And you're in the window of opportunity for the Oilers with McDavid and Draisaitl and Nurse and these guys being in their prime. So yeah, 100% the pressure is ramped up. The management team knows it. They're seasoned, and they're going to have to handle this appropriately. And that means bolstering the group now. It is win now mode.
Tom Gazzola mentioned that it's win now. And so after that long Stanley Cup run in the last season, Oilers hoping to do that again. And we'll see if they can add more players to this roster. However, they are in a crunch with their salary cap. They don't have a lot of leg room there. And so potentially they could get rid of some of that salary cap on this year's roster by putting forward Evander Kane on the long-term injured reserve list. That means that they'd be able to use some of his salary towards the salary cap to be able to bring another player, maybe a flashier player, to this roster. But right now the NHL trade deadline is at 1 p.m. So expecting to hear a lot more deals across the league, and we'll see what else Edmonton can do.